morning. I decided to do another vlog. Why? I don't know. I'm really tired. I have work in like an hour and 20 minutes. So I don't really have time to eat. So for breakfast, I've made myself Mexican rice. It's not really nutritious or anything, but you know what? I don't care. So recently I've been lying on the floor. I look really ugly, by the way. I literally just got home from work. I took my makeup straight off. But I found lying on the floor, it's just like so comfy and kind of grounding exercise. I just accidentally made myself throw up while brushing my teeth. I don't have a good gag reflex, but I finally feel like I'm part of ED12. This workman just said bye to me, but he said see you later, bro. And I'm like, does he think I'm a guy? I get my hair done tomorrow, right? But I'm straightening it right now. Look how bad the matting has gone. It's awful. It is awful. So I got my eyebrows and my eyelashes done. I feel less ugly now. But I put my hair up because it's so greasy. Yesterday, I had to go to a different store to pick up hot dog buns. So pointless. And I was supposed to start work at 7, but I didn't get there until like 9:10 because the traffic was so bad. But while I was at the other store, I was carrying them to my car because it was like school time, like people were going to school. These group of boys, probs in like year 8, were like, "Oi, can we get free Five Guys?" And I was like, "No, sorry." And then they were like, "Why not?" And I was like, "I don't even get it unless like I'm at work." And they were like, "What? Really?" I was like, "Yeah, I don't get it for free, so you can't either." And then they were like, "Oh, you should change jobs." I was like, "Oh, what should I do?" And they were like, "You should start working at Mackey's." And I was like, "Don't know about that one." And then another one went, "Oh, you should just rob Five Guys." And I was like, "Oh, okay, I will do next time." And then they just started laughing, and then I walked away because I was like, I got an Amazon package today. The kind of package that you can't open in front of parents. And both of my parents were like, "What is that? What is that?" And I was like, none of your business. Not that anyone needs to know. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, this. You see that? The spider almost landed on my head. Literally for like the past, I don't even know how long it's been, I constantly wake up in the night feeling so sick. Why is there so many, why is there so many spiders in my room? Oh, the spider that was there has disappeared. Anyway, there's the other one. What the fuck? I've woken up just a tiny bit more in the past 2 seconds. I just realised that's not even a spider, that's a squirrel. Well, I need to start wearing my glasses. That's literally been there for like ever. I'm gonna go sleep in the spare room anyway. I don't want to be here. My hair is done. I decided to have red in it instead of purple this time. Kind of eats. Anyway, I'll be having the purple back in November because I get new extensions. I can't wait because they're going to be 24 inches. I'm really so over all of these England flags. because it's just like no one cared about the flag like a month ago. Didn't see it anywhere, in fact. And now everyone's like, put up the flag, we are England, get the immigrants out. I literally don't care. But it's also like, get a grip. Because I saw a guy of it the other day, I literally felt like I was in America. He was driving like a huge pickup truck and then had the England flag on a pole in like the back bit. And I was just like, cringe. You ever just like stare at yourself in the mirror and you kind of like push your skin back? I wish I had like a jawline, but I don't. I just have fat. I also need lip filler because my lips are too small. Look at that. So, here's the thing. I like my new hair, but it is just so short. Like, I just really want my new extensions already because this is making me feel so ugly. Also, I thought that, like, I was getting better this week. I was like, oh, I'm not as depressed as, like, my last video. And then all of today, I've just kind of been like, I tried getting someone to cover my shift today and no one would take it. I just have so much going on. I just want a lot to change. Also, can I add, I tried to get rid of my shift yesterday. Like, I asked people if they wanted my shift and no one replied. That's why I'm going. And then my manager was like, do you want to come in at 4 instead of 5? Why would I want to do that? Obviously I said no. If I don't even want the shift, why would I want to come in an hour early? What? No. I don't get my new extensions till the 12th of November. I don't know if I've explained that. Don't get me wrong, I like the hair. I like the colours, I like everything. But it's just too short and it's making me really insecure and I'm so stressed with life in general. I had a 3-hour nap today. I went to the doctor's because I have to see the mental health nurse once a week. And then I come home and had a nap after she'd literally just told me that like one of my coping mechanisms was sleeping. So whatever. Did you know this? I'm free, but at what cost? I'm free, but at what cost? I'm free, but at what cost? Last night I had like the worst sleep known to man. Couldn't sleep for ages and I like kept tossing and turning all night. So I literally felt like I didn't sleep at all. And then I woke up at 6 a.m. with like the worst anxiety known to man. Like out of nowhere, and I was convinced I was dying. Ariana Grande tickets go on sale today. I'm really scared. I'm doing AXS on my Mac because it's trusty. O2 Priority doesn't work on the website anymore, so I stole my dad's iPad so that I can do that. Because I need my phone because I need to stay up to date with all my friends. That's how I feel right now. So, I got Ariana Grande tickets. Yeah! And then, I've just had 2 appointments at the doctor's. I have such a bad headache. One of them was like my therapy one. Boring! The guy, doctor, who I've been seeing for like, since April, was like, it was like, oh, I'm so glad you can still do these things after everything you've been through. I was like, yeah. And then he was like, especially after the original Ariana Grande concert you went to. Obviously that's very traumatic. So I'm glad you still put yourself out there and do these things. And I was like, yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. And he was like, so true. Anyway, the general sale for Ariana is on Thursday. So I think I'm gonna try again. Don't hate me. But, you know, I have just paid £320 though for seats. Which, you know, it's ridiculous. It really is, but I don't care. I literally told my friends I'd pay 800 if I had to. Which I know is really ridiculous, but I would. I don't know why it's lopsided, but what the fuck? I feel like I will reach psychosis at some point. In the past 48 hours, I've slept 4 or 5 hours, maybe. I don't know. I woke up at like 5:45 this morning, and it's currently 3 a.m. and I'm really tired. I literally had a panic attack earlier because I was that tired. So I don't know why I'm still awake. I went on Shein last week and I bought wigs. You know, can't help it. I've been wanting wigs for a while. Then I thought, you know what, I'm gonna buy like 2 really cheap ones from Shein. Doesn't look that bad, honestly. Let's see what it looks like from the back. That isn't bad. That's not bad. I think my favourite's the purple one. I don't really suit red hair. I say as I have red streaks in my hair right now. But this one is longer, so I prefer that. But I just don't know what to do with the front, because then you can see this. But I don't like... I don't know. I think the fringe looks really, like, weird, you know? I went and showed my mum both of them. And she was like, I like both of them. She was like, why don't you clip the red one as well? So, I'm gonna do that now. What are we thinking? 1 clip? Or... I think 1. Fuck! Why is this so much effort? This was my theory. If I'm ever having like a bad hair day, I put a wig on. If it looks fake, I put a hat on. No one's gonna know. No one's gonna know. People will know. But realistically, who is really gonna know? You know? I was gonna end this on the day I got Ariana Grande tickets and then just didn't. I will actually end this here now because it's like the most pointless video ever. I don't know if I mentioned I think I did mention I've been really dizzy recently. That's because the doctors were like being annoying. But I've decided I can't bother going into it, so I'm just gonna end this. So bye.